Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today I am ending a 2-year streak of procrastination by actually recording a video for once. Now one of the ideas I'd had for my channel was to have certain months have like a theme to them, and of course October is going to be horror month. So I decided to start off with one of my favorite survival horror games of all time, Monstrum. It's procedurally generated in that each time you play, like the layout of certain parts of the ship are different, and where items are found on the ship is different, and even which of 3 monsters you are pitted against is different. So might as well get started. I'm going to try and just have everything be normal. Like, I'm not going to cut out too much unless I spend too much time hiding in lockers or something. Come on. Takes a little time to load for whatever reason. Come on, game, you're eating up my video time. Come on. Almost there. My pointer's gone. Here we go. Okay. Whatever room you start off in is also different each time, though you always start in like a safe room with the locker jammed in the door. Alright. Notes. Where am I? Ugh, my head is killing me. What's going on? Where am I? Find out where you are. Alright. Open up that locker. Like I said, the room you start in is different, but it always comes with a flashlight. And a fuse. And at least 1 note on the ground. It seems like there's 2 this time. The whole point of the game is you're supposed to find tools so that you can escape the cargo ship you're on. Now normally, almost every other time I've played, there's been a lighter in one of these drawers. This time though, I got a glow stick. Alright. I've been actually saving the notes. I haven't read any of them because I knew I wanted to do a let's play on this game eventually. So here we go. And note number 10. Chekhov and Wilson. I think something's gone seriously wrong. I haven't seen another pair in hours. They went to investigate the engine, but no one's come back. There's definitely a fire. I can smell them burning. I don't want to make any noise by banging the door. I heard Fred yelling and then he just cut off. If you wake up and find this, I'm making for the port side balcony to use the life raft. I'm leaving. I know you're sick, but we have to get off this ship. If you arrive in the next hour, I'll be waiting. Alright, I saw another one over here. And that's number 1. I was looking through the container manifest on night shift, and there seems to be a misprint. Container 106 lists T-LON as its point of origin. I've never seen this serial before, and it doesn't match any of the other container blocks on board. Thought you might want to look into it. Good morning, Brody. Alright. I did turn the gamma up a bit because when I did a test video for this, I noticed that it was a little darker probably should have turned that on first. I noticed it was a little darker when I actually took a look at the footage afterward. Alright. It looks like I'm in the cargo section. This is an indie horror. Ooh. Breakables. You can throw these around to distract whatever monster is after you. Nothing in the drawers. Always open a cabinet for safety. Oop, Jesus Christ, another note. Check the bottom shelves. That is light as hell. Let me get into a dark corner first. Sort of better. Number 12. Second launch went without incident. Again, I see no indication that we were observed. Successful capture rate is improving as I accumulate time at the controls. 6 specimens this time. All should be viable. I guess we can enjoy our last day in HK. We returned to dock at 6 a.m. Under close inspection, they are rather beautiful. I observed them for over an hour, changing color in the tank before submitting this report. You should see them. The risk from exposure while they are in the tank is minimal, and it would allow us some face-to-face time without interference. Oh, shit. Flickering lights is never a good sign. Oh shit. Really? Already? Flickering lights generally means something is around. Oh god. Is that my breathing or is that it? Anyway, flickering lights are generally a sign that something is in the nearby area. Just a little bit of flicker isn't so bad, but when they just straight cut out like that, that usually means one of the bad guys is one of the enemies is around. Dirty ass coffee mug. Very dirty hand too. Gonna do some shuffling. I think I see a little purple over there. So I still have no idea which of the monsters I'm dealing with. A ship. How the hell did I get up here? Or how the hell did I end up here? There must be some way out of this. I'd better look around some more. Alright. Open some more safety lockers. Because you can... There's a pretty well-made, I'd say, stealth mechanic in this game, in which you can, like, jump in a locker or a cabinet, and whatever monster is chasing you might lose you. There's also 3 ways to escape the game, and one of them is the helicopter. This thing actually looks functional. I'll need to find the keys, detach it from the deck, and refuel it. The fueling equipment must be... The refueling equipment must be stored somewhere nearby. Cut the cables, find the fuel pump, and unlock the door. So, I gotta find bolt cutters to cut these 4 cables. And then each of these containers up here has like a cable lock on it. And the refueling thing is in one of them. And then I'm pretty sure I have to bring a couple gas cans around to fill that. And then, of course, find the keys to unlock it itself. That sound was a security camera. Oop, that's another one. There are security cameras where if... Oh, you can also lock doors behind you. If a security camera sees you for a long enough time, it will make a really loud sound and alert any bad guys or any enemies that might be in the area. Something I always thought was pretty interesting was the amount of like random detail you'll find on the walls. And there's that game Five Nights at Freddy's where you can find different articles and story stuff on the walls when you're looking at different cameras. I always wondered if the information you find here like hints at some bigger story. Like friggin' there's radio signal frequencies and like pictures of people and coordinates and stuff. Alright, enough hiding in this room. There's nothing else in here. Still not sure who I'm dealing with yet. Open the safety locker. Yeah, see, there's all this, like, huge amounts of information, like names and shit. Most interesting, like, tools or whatever will glow slightly. It's another flashlight. Ooh. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It was the sound of a door opening. Like an exterior door for this crew section I'm in. With the way the lights are messing up, I think I'm dealing with the fiend. Another breakable dude on a horse. 1977 is apparently when all this went down. Another goddamn flashlight. Oh, right. The whole point of fuses is you can put them in these fuse boxes and then flip the lever and it'll power up a particular area of the ship. Gonna drop that one. But outside of very few areas, there's no real point to doing that most of the time. Yep, there's one of the gas cans for the helicopter. Might as well grab it, and if I happen by the helicopter platform again, I'll throw it down. That's the room I was just in. I don't see anybody out there yet. That's a locker I left open, I believe. Oh, the bathroom. I'm gonna step into one of these lockers for a safe moment. You can actually hide in one of the stalls over there, but I don't know how stealthy that is compared to like lockers or under desks. Because I know going, that was the fiend. That bit of spooky-ass purple light, that was the fiend. And I know I'm going past the helicopter spot, so I'm just going to, boop. You guys get that. Then I'm gonna beat feet back below decks. You do not have a limit to your sprinting, but it is very loud. Oh, I always forget how many floors of a place there are. That little burst of steam out there, that will kill. It's fucking loud, and it will kill you if you run into it. Or at least it'll hurt you when you initially run into it. Alright. Now it's in the cargo section. Yeah, you can climb up to higher levels if you want. Or if you need to, rather. Ooh, there's another. Might as well grab that while I can. So it's the fiend, which is good because that means it's not the hunter. I'm not a fan of the hunter. I should probably be using my flashlight because I doubt anybody watching can see what's going on right now. Alright. Another glow stick. Another glow stick, but I think you can only hold 3 per slot. Any other broken ones over there? Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to go up. Nope. I'm going to go up a level. And, alright, nothing broken over there. And that you can't get to. I try to run as little as possible because I do not want to alert the monster. Because the monsters don't, like, teleport from area to get to you. They... fucking steam through the walls. They don't teleport to get you. They actively go... Ooh, nice. They actively go around the ship looking for you. Alright. Oh, yeah, I can climb. Skirt. I'm hoping I'm not making it always. I have a feeling it always sounds louder than it really is. Oh, flashlight back on. But yeah, the lights were flickering, so I wasn't sure. God damn, that vent sounds loud. So I wasn't sure if he was right behind me. Whenever you're dealing with the fiend, keep an eye on those lights. All right. It looks like I've been playing for about 20 minutes, so I'm going to take a break here. Obviously, I'm going to continue, just it's going to be next video. So, thank you for watching, and have a good one.